The blueprint of life is none. I am sorry, I'm going to say it again. The blueprint of life is none. Do you know why? Because once you are born, nobody gives you a book on how you should live your life, or who you should be, or what you should do, or what you should not do. Whenever you are born as a blank, right? And with experiences, your knowledge, your behaviors, your actions, your attitudes, your feelings, the people you surround with, you start having a way of thinking, a way of behaving. Because our behaviors and our thoughts is shaped by our culture and by society. Why? Because environment plays a huge role. The things you hear the most, the things you do the most, become who you are. Because with your actions, you are creating, you are describing your own personality. However, even though there is no blueprint to life, you can create your own blueprint, which means you are allowed to think different. You are allowed to behave different. You are allowed to live life based on your own terms. And since there is no blueprint to life, we are free. Freedom is our birthright. Abundance is our birthright. Success is our birthright. Happiness is our birthright. Peace is our birthright. Suffering is our birthright. Yeah, because as humans, we are allowed to experience all the emotions and all the feelings that are part of the human experience. But what happens most of the time is that a lot of people get caught off and only wanting to experience the good and positive feelings about life. And once you set yourself up, and once you tell yourself, I'm only going to be happy, I'm only going to be positive, I'm only going to be this and that, you are blocking yourself from experiences, from living the other part. Because the positive energy and the negative energy are all part of the human being. The positive energy and negative energy are within you, because each one of us, you like it or not, have the ability to destroy or to build. Because the positive energy and the negative energy is all part of each one of us. For example, you have the ability to insult someone, to put somebody down, to lie, and to hurt somebody else. So do I. You have the ability to say something positive, to be kind, to uplift people up. So do I. Each one of us has the positive and negative energy within us. In other words, each one of us has the power of God and has the power of evil. Each one of us. And whenever you set yourself up, telling yourself, I'm only going to be this way, I'm only going to behave this way, I'm only going to think this way, you are putting yourself in a box. And once you are in a box, that box becomes your blueprint of living. However, you are an infinite being, which means there is no need for you to put yourself in a box. There is no need for you to limitate yourself, because once you put yourself in a box, you are only going to be living based on your culture, based on the things around you, based on what your parents, your friends have told you, based on what religion can tell you, based on what politicians can tell you, based on what the government, based on what the singers, based on what the YouTubers, based on what somebody else can tell you. Because now you have put yourself in a box. And once you are in a box, you are not allowing yourself to improve. You are not allowing yourself to grow. You are not allowing yourself to see different things and to experience different things. Remove yourself from the box, because you are an infinite being, which means there is no limitations on the things you can do, you can say, you can become, you can achieve. The only limitation is the one you put in yourself. Because remember, at the beginning I said there is no blueprint to life. Because when you are born, nobody gives you a book on how you should live your life. Which means once you are born, you are the one who's going to write your own book. You are the one who's going to choose which type of blueprint you decide to live your life with. Because you can change. You can start over. you can decide to do something completely different. Because once you create your own blueprint, you understand that you are the owner of your life, that you are the CEO of your life, that you have the power within you to make changes in your life or to make changes in society. You are the one who write the blueprint in your life. You are the only one who's living your life, which means you are the only one who has the greatest permission and the greatest power in your life. So no need for you to give your power away. No need for you to doubt yourself. No need for you to see yourself low, because you are a higher being, because you are powerful, because you are worthy, because you are good enough. The moment, however, why do some people struggle with their self-esteem or with their self-confidence, or they struggle to see themselves as powerful and high beings? Because society constructs, because of the people you surround yourself with, because of the things they listen to, because of social media, because of religion, because of politicians, because of all of those things, all of those ideologies that society creates just to put you in a box, just to make you think, just to make you behave in a different way. If you want to change the way you see yourself, you have to change the things you think. You have to change your environment. You have to change your set of behavior, the set of mindset, your set of habits. You have to change what you were used to with new information, new behaviors, new habits, new mindset. Because the moment you are exposed to a different kind of information, the moment you are exposed to new behaviors, to new habits, to new mindset, to new concepts, your self-image is going to change. Because as of right now, let's assume you have low self-esteem, low self-confidence. How do you change that? Simple. By you changing the information you consume, by you changing your thoughts about yourself, about your worth, by you changing your habits, by you changing your mindset, by you changing your habit, by you changing the people you listen to. Because if as of right now you have low self-confidence, low self-esteem, you are right here. If you keep doing the same things, you're going to have you're going to have the same results. But if you do different things, you're going to have different results. If the things you have been doing as of right now has made you see yourself low, has created on you low self-esteem or low self-confidence, simply change the things you do so you can change your image. Because your self-image has to do with how you see yourself, not how other people see you. Because how other people see you is nothing you can control. But how you see yourself is something that you are 100% control of. As I was saying, even though we are not born, or there is no such thing as a blueprint in life, you can create your own blueprint. You can create your own book in where you freely are choosing to live your life. In the same way you're going to create your own book of the blueprint of your life, you're going to allow yourself to deal with the consequences of the blueprint. Because let's not forget, cause, consequence, consequence, cause. There is no such thing as the blueprint in life, the blueprint to success, the blueprint to happiness. I get it. You can see, let's say for example, success. You can use other people's success story as an idea, as a guidance, as motivation, as inspiration. However, the success of somebody is not going to look like the same as your success. Because what can work for somebody might not work for you. Which means you can receive information, you can receive inspiration, you can receive guidance, you can receive motivation from other people's successes. But their success does not supposed to look like your success. Because you don't look like them. Which means your success is allowed to be different. Matter of fact, it is going to be different. Because no matter if you do exactly what another successful person told you to do, you will never gonna have the same outcomes. You're not gonna have the same results. Do you know why? Because that person is different and you are different. The blueprint to happiness, the same thing. There is no such thing as blueprint to happiness, because happiness is individual and happiness is winning you. What can make you happy might not make somebody else happy, and that's okay. The blueprint of your happiness is on your hands. The blueprint of your success is on your hands and not in other people's hands. Something that has helped me personally with the blueprint of life, or the blueprint of success, or the blueprint of happiness, or the blueprint of peace, is my ability to accept that I don't know certain things, my ability to accept my own ignorance, my ability to accept my own flaws, my ability to accept my own ignorance, basically. Because whenever I say I don't know, well, guess what? That's an opportunity to learn. I can be in a group, or I can be in a classroom, or I can be in a meeting, or I can be talking to a friend or to my partner, and I can perfectly say, I don't know the answer to this. I don't know how to do this. And by me saying I don't know, I am allowing myself to find answers. I am allowing myself to discover different ways of doing this. I am allowing myself to find truth. So yes, I can freely say, I don't know. I do not know. Another thing that has helped me as well is to be able to change my mindset, change my perception, change my definitions of things. Because I'm not saying, oh, this is what I believe, I will never gonna change it, period. No, I am flexible. As of, if I have a belief, but the reality or my experience show me otherwise, I can change my belief. That's why you're gonna hear me saying things as of now, this is why I believe. As of now, this is what I'm going to do. As of now, this is what I think is true. As of now, this is what I'm feeling. I say it as of now because as of right now, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm feeling, those are my thoughts, those are my perceptions. However, those can change tomorrow, those can change in the next hour, those can change in the next minute, right? Because the moment you are exposed to a different experience, your perception of reality can change, which is what I do. I do not have a blueprint of life. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't have it. But as of now, I have beliefs that are serving me. However, those beliefs can change at any moment. Because again, remember, I don't put myself in a box. I allow myself to be out of the box because I understand that I am an infinite being and I shouldn't limit myself or put myself in a box because of religion, because of politicians, because of my culture, because of the society I'm living in, because of the country I am in, because of the TV, because of social media, because of the books I read. I do not put myself in a box. I do not. Again, there is no such thing as blueprint to life, because once you are born, nobody gives you a book on what you should do, who you can be, or who you cannot be, which is a great thing, because since you are not born with a book on how you should live your life, that gives you all the things you need for you to create your own book of life, for you to create what you call your own blueprint to life. When you are born, nobody tell you, hey, this is who you are going to be, this is who you should do, this is what you should not do. Nobody gives you a book, a manual, something that, a guide on how you should live your life or who you should be. And since you are not born with that book, again, you have all the things within you to create and to write your own books, because it's your life, by the way, and you are the one holding the pen of your story. You are the only one holding the pen of your book. So you keep writing your own story, and don't let nobody else hold the pen to write your story, because nobody else is living you and nobody else is you. There is no such thing as blueprint to life. But as a human being, as a high and powerful being, you have the ability to create your own blueprint to life.